Welcome, Cancer, to your reading for the week commencing October 14th. This is for your Sun, your Moon, your Rising and your Venus signs, Cancer. And I will be looking into your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events and your advice. This is a general reading and it may not resonate in its entirety with all of you, but please watch till the end because there may well be messages throughout this reading that do resonate. If anyone would like information on a live reading with me, please drop me an email at revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. That's revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. And I will give you 25% discount throughout October on all live readings. Unless you've asked me to, sorry, I will never reach out to you via email, social media or any other platform for any reason, so please ignore anyone that's pretending to be me. I'm going to be using the Good Tarot for this reading. There is a link in the description if anyone is interested in purchasing. Cancer, what's coming up for you? Okay, so we have in your general energy, we have the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. So these are labelled differently. Some tarot decks do this. They'll call swords air, for example. With this is called air. Just show you the upright. Because swords is air, so you get used to it. It's quite nice to do it in a different way. So yeah, general energy is the 10 of Swords in reverse. Something here is it's quite an interesting energy actually, because it feels like something that could have been painful, or it could have been, it's almost like you were expecting something to come to an end, Cancer, in a very painful way, has not come to fruition first of all, but it's almost like, I feel like you had control over it happening in some way, because the general energy here is, there was me again being all pessimistic and expecting the worst, and it didn't happen, and it's kind of taught you a very valuable lesson in some way, Cancer. So in your opportunity as the Emperor, there is an opportunity here for you, Cancer, to come through the week with a lot of confidence and control, okay? Don't take this as an insult, Cancer, but the element of confidence, 100%, I've got no doubt with that, but the control element can be difficult for you. And it's control in a good way. It's like setting yourself up for realistic achievements, not unrealistic achievements. And as you kind of click through the week, day by day, and you think, wow, that worked. The next day it works again, and then it works again. It's like a gradual feeling of being in control and succeeding. I'm trying to think of an example for you to give you the energy that I'm picking up. It's something, like I said, you have control over. It's not something that is just happening spontaneously. This is down to the way you're dealing with a situation, whether it's your work, home, friends, relationships, whatever it might be. The 6 of Earth, as it's called here, which is equivalent of the 6 of Pentacles. I'm trying to remember what the 6 of Pentacles is about. Sorry guys, give me a second. Yes. in your challenge. There's a challenge coming in for you, which is about giving and receiving. It's about an equal balance of give and take. Okay, so this could be about communication. It could be about a situation where you've given energy to something, but you're not willing to receive it back. You're not willing to absorb the you're not willing to receive the consequence of that. Okay, so it's not that you're willing, it's that you're finding it difficult, you're finding it challenging. It may be that what you thought or felt is in itself is being challenged. Okay, the King of Fire, which is the equivalent of the King of Wands, is in your unforeseen events in reverse. I don't know why I'm picking up someone here that's very angry. Typically fire energy could be fire, Sagittarius, Leo or Aries, but of course it could also be their moon, rising or Venus sign. Yeah, I'm just picking up anger and kind of an outburst of emotions from someone here. For some of you, it isn't about a person. This is about, it might even be about your own anger. It might be about your own spontaneous outburst. It feels like something, whether it's about you or about someone else, something has spontaneously occurred that in retrospect you wished you'd thought about first. You wished you'd taken your time to think about it before reacting. Or, like I said, it is about someone else. The Five of Cups, which comes in as the Five of Water, which is Cups. Five of Cups in reverse is in your advice. The advice here, Cancer, is to understand that not everything is a loss. Not everything is a loss. Not everything is... it's not actually about... It's about what you have learned through this week, is understanding that potentially from a situation that felt difficult, that you had decided could only go one way, you were wrong about, and therefore it has taught you a valuable lesson in the respect that not everything that feels negative is negative. That makes sense. So let's clarify. So we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Clarified by the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Two of Wands. As I said, it felt like general energy that something was, you felt that something was going to come to an end in a difficult way, because that came from a place of negativity and you were wrong. The King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles is almost making me feel like it's about you giving up your sense of control and allowing the universe to do its thing. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but whether you hadn't been able to do that at the time, you'll certainly have learned by the end of the week that that is definitely something which is of benefit to you. Okay, the King of Swords comes in about truth and clarity and discipline and honor. And the Two of Wands is about you're thinking about how this situation is going to affect how is this going to pan out? How is this going to feel in a week's time, 2 weeks' time, in a year's time? Is it still going to be the same? Is this just a lucky break? Or is this a change, a real change? The Emperor is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Wands reversed, and the Eight of Swords. The Emperor, as I said, comes in your opportunity, but do understand that the Emperor doesn't mean that you can control everything. There are plenty of things that you have no control over, and that it's that part of this situation that you have to learn to become comfortable with. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is about change. The Wheel of Fortune is always turning every day, every minute, every hour. For some of us, a lot of the time we don't feel it, it doesn't affect us, but for others and other times it does. And it spins for everyone at different times. So it's about your cycles in life, it's about karma, it's about destiny, it's about a turning point. This could be a turning point for you. And it's understanding the opportunity. It's about understanding and recognizing an opportunity when it presents itself. The Four of Wands in reverse is, sometimes what we're aiming for, the end goal we're trying to get to, isn't actually going to benefit us in any way, which is why it feels like that destination keeps getting further and further away, because the universe is saying no, that's not going to help you in any way. And it's coming to terms and understanding that, okay, at some point I'm going to have to divert my energy elsewhere. The Eight of Swords is about trying to find freedom from preconceived ideas or thoughts or behaviours that have been a pattern in your life. So the Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Emperor again, and this is in your challenge, clarified by the Emperor, the Magician, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's interesting because this challenge, what it's showing me, Cancer, is that there are some things in your life that you desperately try and control, but you can't. And there's other things in your life that you probably could control very easily, but you don't. So that's what the Emperor is about. And as I said, the Six of Pentacles is about understanding that for every action there's a reaction. So whatever you put out is going to have a reaction, and you have to accept that reaction. It's unfair if you don't. The Magician is about manifesting. It's about what you put out into the universe and what it brings back to you. Because believe me, it is very relevant. It is very relevant that what you put out into the universe. And a lot of the time, and we do it, all of us, we're human, we put out anger, we put out negativity, we put out feelings of being mistreated or things being unfair. And what that says to the universe is, right, okay, so you're being mistreated and it's unfair, so that's what you want more of that, and that's what happens, rather than thinking, okay, so why is this happening? What can I learn from this? What can I do to change it? What lessons is the universe trying to make me understand, to teach me? The Five of Pentacles in reverse is a time of reflection, but also a time of understanding that not all things that are difficult, challenging or negative last forever in your life. They do come to an end, and we go through a period of recovery. It's not always a case of end of negativity, finally, positivity. Sometimes it's negativity that just gradually fades and fades and fades and fades, and then suddenly we're becoming more and more comfortable, happier and happier and happier, until we're in a very happy place and we think, oh wow, I just realised that, it wasn't, it was only like a month or so ago and I was really struggling, and now I'm not. It's not a complete black and white switch. So the king of, what did I say this was, because I can't read upside down? King of fire, which is the king of wands in reverse in your unforeseen events. Someone's angry, or you're angry, or someone's being impulsive and reacting spontaneously, whether it's you or someone else, is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles reversed, the High Priestess reversed, and the Four of Swords. There is coming up, a bit of discord or friction going on with you, Cancer. But again, it has served a purpose. And I think by the end of the week, you understand what that purpose was and what it is. It's making you see things in a very clear way. You're seeing things for what they really are, not for what you wanted them to be or believed they were, if that makes sense. The High Priestess reversed is, maybe this is a time for some of you where you're saying, right, I feel like I need to come clean with something. I feel like I need to sort of try and cleanse my own aura by giving something back. And that may be for some of you that you're going to share something with people that you care about because they've done the same for you. The Four of Swords is about your your time of reflection. However you do that, whether that's at night when you go to bed, or maybe for some of you you're taking a day of reflection, or whatever it's manifesting as with you. This is about reflection, and it's a very good thing. And then finally we have the Five of Cups in reverse in your advice, which is clarified by the Sun in reverse, the Empress in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. So we have the Queen of Cups, which is you, Cancer. This is about you and who you really are, not who you want to be or who you think you are. This is about the difference between your ego and your how you resonate with the outside world, okay? And it's how you resonate with the outside world is who you really are. It's not who you think you are, if that makes sense. The Sun in reverse is about an understanding, and I keep saying it, I'm repeating myself, an understanding that it's the most difficult times in our life. It's the most challenging, and the ones that are the most confusing that teach us the most, that help us move forward the most. So in that respect, if only we could all do it, is just say thank you and be grateful to the universe for bringing us those lessons, for helping us grow, for helping us grow. Is that right? Yeah. The Empress in reverse. This is really for anyone, Cancer, any Cancerian out there that wants to or tries to nurture something back to health, because you do have a very nurturing spirit, you have a very intuitive spirit, you have a maternal energy about you, that is one of the most endearing features of you, Cancer, whether you're male or female. But sometimes you're not meant to nurture or be that maternal energy. Sometimes you're meant to be vulnerable. This is confusing, Cancer, because sometimes when you're vulnerable, you think, oh, I'm being negative again. But there's a huge difference between vulnerability and negativity. It's not about being negative. Vulnerability is about bearing your soul without fear of rejection or negativity, or I hope it makes sense. So, and again, we have the Queen of Cups coming in the upright position, showing that, you know, all these elements come together to make you who you really are. So, Cancer, we're going to look at your cartomancy. I'm just wondering if I have a problem with my internet. No. Connected. Sorry about that. Sorry, I just had the best message ever. Don't worry, ignore me. So your card, Cancer, is the Five of Clubs. Okay, so let me give you the meaning of that. Clubs. Clubs. The suit of clubs is generally a good sign in a cartomancy reading. Most of the playing cards relate to positive experiences coming your way. Five of Clubs. An indication that it's time to make a change and learn something new, such as a new hobby or sport. I think it's a bit more, it's not about that. Let me just find another meaning. Cartomancy, come on. What's this one? Cartomancy, clubs, please. Clubs. Five of Clubs. New friends and support. So before you go, Cancer, don't you dare run away. I just wanted to say a really big thank you to everyone that has been either visited the website or even purchased. And if anyone has actually received their gemstone jewellery, can you please drop me a comment and let me know your thoughts? But what I thought would be nice to do, actually, Cancer, is show you what your particular set, one of your particular set, for Cancer would be. What is wrong with me? Sorry. So let me show you. Zodiac. Cancer. So this is the standard size set, okay? It's one of the sets. I mean, there's other different types. If I just show you what it looks like on the wrist, okay? And then I'm going to show you the mini bead version, which I think is really nice for the gents. And now I'm going to read to you exactly what these particular stones are about. So Cancer bracelets. They capture the essence of emotional depth and nurturing love. Green jade supports emotional well-being. Moonstone enhances intuition, and aquamarine fosters clear communication and spiritual development, providing support and harmony on your journey. Jade is the lucky stone. It says, everything I touch turns to gold. It holds the element of earth and protects the heart chakra. Moonstone is the guiding light stone. It says, I am guided by grace. It holds the element of air and protects the crown and third eye chakras. And aquamarine is the soothing stone. It says, I navigate life with calm confidence. It holds the element of water and protects the throat chakra. The jade is grade A or superior natural gemstones. The moonstone is grade AAA natural gemstones, and the aquamarine is grade AAA natural gemstones. With each of them has a stainless steel tag, if you can see there, with the otter spirit. I was going to say emblem, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. Like I said, they're all natural gemstones and crystals. They come with a 2-year warranty and a 30-day return and exchange policy. And $1 per bracelet is donated to protect wild sea otters in Monterey Bay, California. So if you haven't done so already, please check the website out. And if you're tempted and you just like to try just one item, one bracelet, don't forget to use the code SUE20 for your 20% discount. And please, guys, remember to use the link in the description, not go through Google. And I thank you, every single one of you, for helping me on my journey, which is expanding in ways that I never thought possible this soon. And it's down to you guys. So I send you all my love, all of my gratitude, and I hope I can send that back to you in bucket loads. I hope I am helping you on your journey as much as you're helping me on mine. But please remember, until next time, enjoy the journey.